Greetings, friends and family. As is customary, I am Rob Chapman, the actual genuine Rob Chapman, not an AI. Or am I? I'm here to talk to you about the Chapman Guitars DPT, which of course stands for Danish Pete Telly. What else did you think that would stand for? I thought I'd give it a demonstration because up until now, most of the content that you would have seen with the DPT is from my esteemed colleague, a very good friend, Peter Honore. Danish Pete, Dutch John, as somebody once called him in a comment, which I thought was the funniest thing. This guitar is incredible. And yes, it looks very reminiscent of something that we are clearly tipping the hat to, but it's full of, under the hood and above the hood, tweaks and customizations and cool things that Pete has done to make the DPT from Chapman Guitars really, really special. This is a very unique finish that Pete and Dave Hollingworth, Chapman Guitars head designer, came up with. It's a mixture of a technique and a blend of gloss and satin that allows the finish to soak into the grain, and it looks a little bit like the way that nitro soaks into the wood, so you can see the wood grain on the surface. It's got a unique kind of finish. It's not cracking. You can just see the wood grain through it. Moving swiftly on to the neck side. It has a neck made from tree wood. In this instance, the tree wood is from a maple tree. And then it has a rosewood fingerboard. These are vintage appropriate, tall, narrow frets made from nickel. And this is something that Pete was very, very adamant about. He wanted to steer dramatically away from Chapman's normal use of stainless steel and go for nickel frets. I thought I'd quickly give you some customary pickup tonality. I've gone clean as clean can be by plugging with my NUX Trident directly into the effects return of my Victory RD1. So the tone that you're getting is without any preamp. It's just valves and a BadCat open back 1x12 speaker cabinet. So this is literally as clean as it can get. There's no preamp involved. So that's the neck pickup. By the way, these are both Pete's own special R series from Wilkinson pickups, and they're both Alnico magnet pickups. In the middle position. I don't think that's going to translate across the compression of YouTube, but it goes kind of more open and a bit more woody sounding from all of the tone wood. And if I slap it into the neck position, it's different. It's really honky. It's got a lot more output in this bridge single coil that you're definitely going to enjoy when you drop Z it and chug. It's fair to say that if you look at this guitar, you pigeonhole it and you say, you know, blues, funk, R&B, soul, that's what it's good for. It's got the brass saddles, it looks like an old guitar. It's kind of a multi-style, multi-linguistic, multifaceted machine, and I don't suppose that when Pete worked on this with us at Chapman that he was really thinking that it would be that necessarily, because of course Pete sits firmly within a kind of a specific style. Yes, he was a session player, had to jump into lots of different kinds of gigs. You know, all sorts of boy and girl bands and Tom Jones and all sorts of dirty fun antics. But he probably didn't think that this could do progressive rock or shred or that kind of, and it absolutely can in buckets and spades. And yeah, I strung it with 10 to 52 paradigyms because they're the best strings on the planet, bar none, as far as I'm concerned. And I did drop tune it heinously. And yes, I have all sorts of dirty plans for this guitar, but really you can kind of make this what you want, and there's not a lot more Chapman that you can get, really. And that's where we started with a guitar that you could kind of do what you wanted to an extent. I think although this is a signature model, this is going to become one of those classics that just sort of melts into the range, and you feel you could take it and use it even if you didn't know who Pete was. That's my take on it anyway. I love this guitar. I'm really glad I've got one, and I'm excited to do fun things with it. By the way, in the comment section, maybe let me know what I should do. I have a couple of ideas. I might refret it, scallop it, EMGs, Floyd Rose, and then paint it pink. Anyway, have a tremendously good day. Take it easy. Chappers out.